Hello everyone, welcome to this video. On this video, lesson number 1, we are going to learn about the verb to be. So let's start. Let's start by defining what a verb to be is. So when do we use the verb to be? I know you might have a lot of troubles by knowing what is the verb to be. I don't know how to use the verb to be. So first, we are going to describe when do we use the verb to be. So first, we use the verb to be as a description. So we can describe something with the verb to be. As you can see in the example, Istanbul is beautiful. We are describing that Istanbul is beautiful. Next one, we use the verb to be to classification or definition. So look at the example we have. Ankara is the capital of Turkey. Good job. Next, we use the verb to be for locations. That means locations, places, etc. Right? As you can see in the example, Izmir is in the west. We use the verb to be to indicate where is something or someone. Next one, place of origin. This one is similar to this one, to location. But in this one, we are talking about more countries. For example, we are from Mexico. So here we are using the verb to be to describe that we came from Mexico. Okay? Next one. Age. We also use the verb to be to describe our age. So look at the example. I am 25 years old. You can also say I am 20 years old. I am 50 years old. It doesn't matter the number. You are describing your age. Next one, weather. So when do we use the verb to be? We use it to describe the weather. So look at the example. It says, it is hot in Puerto Rico. We are describing the weather in Puerto Rico. And finally, we have time. We also use the verb to be to describe and tell the time. So look at the example. It is 6 o'clock. Good job. So let's continue. Now let's organize. Here on this side, we have the personal pronouns. We have I, you, and he. So we organize the verb to be in this way. I am. You are. He is. But why do we have 3 different words? Well, because we use the personal pronoun I with am. I am. You are and he is. Okay, but we are going to look at it in the next presentation. So, how to use the verb to be correctly. So, we have here the 3 words, am, is, and are, and we are going to learn how to use the verb to be correctly with the personal pronouns. Here we have all the personal pronouns, I, you, she, he, they, you, we, and it. So we use I am, I am, you are, she is, he is, they are, you are, we are, it is. So if you can see, the line in blue means the verb to be for I am. The lines in red are for the verb to be are, and we use you, they, and we are. And the lines in yellow, we use is with she, and it. Really easy, right? So you just have to memorize when to use and how to use am, is, and are. It is really simple. So let's practice. Here we have some sentences and you have to complete them with the correct verb to be. So let's see number 1. I, a girl. Number 2, he, 50 years old. And number 3, they, at the park. So we have to complete the verb to be, the sentence with the verb to be. So number 1, I. What is the correct answer? Here you have the possible answers. I am a girl or I are a girl. Let's see. Good job. It is I am a girl. Nice. Number 2. He is 50 years old. And number 3. They are at the park. Number 3. Excellent. If you get the 3 of them right, congratulations. You already know how to use the verb to be. So let's review. Number 1, we use the verb to be to describe our age. For example, I am 20 years old or I am 50 years old. Number 2, we use the verb to be to tell the time. For example, it is 6 o'clock or it is 3 o'clock. Number 3, we have am, are, and is. We have to use them with the correct personal pronoun. Okay? Just remember the chart we saw in the previous presentations and practice so you can use them correctly. Okay? And number 4, practice at home. Remember that you have to practice and practice, and this way you're going to learn easily the verb to be. It is not that hard as it seems. It is very easy unless you practice. Okay, so practice and enjoy learning English. Thanks for watching. It was my pleasure to teach you, and thank you so much. Bye bye.